Good evening and welcome to Valley Stadium in West Des Moines for tonight's Des Moines Menace matchup with the Kokomo Menace. Tonight's broadcast of Des Moines Menace Soccer brought to you by Come and Go Des Moines, Des Moines YMCA, Schottenkirk Chevrolet, Shields, G&L Clothing. We'll be back with the start of the match coming up right after this.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Good evening. Welcome to Valley Stadium once again. Dar Danielson with Justin Vorster, Robert Reese here tonight as we get ready for the Des Moines Menace taking on the Kokomo Menace. And tonight's game brought to you by Come and Go. Our injury report brought to you by Atletico. Any injuries that you know of for the men to report?
No, nothing right now, Dar. Team looks fit. Same. It's a different lineup.
Different lineup, yeah.
Compared to last time. So the only two players that are notable here, Campbell in goal and Hook, that featured in the game, the midweek game in the U.S. Open Cup. So totally different lineup. Some of these guys probably haven't played in the last week and a half, so they should be fresh and ready to go.
Tonight's weather report brought to you by CBRE Hubble. It's 78 degrees and kind of overcast, a little cool out.
Have an effect on the match. I would suspect that the Menace would, if they win the toss, will go with the win first half, just in case it changes for the second half.
Okay. Keys to the game brought to you tonight by Schottenkirk Chevrolet. And I know, Robert, we talked about this in the women's game. Come out, start fast, and they did that. And I think, Justin, the same kind of thing here for the men tonight. Come out and try to take control of the match early. Huh?
Yeah, set the tone early. Set your standards, get the ball moving, keep possession until you figure out what the opposition are like. Because to be honest with you, I don't think we know much about Kokomo at this point. So that would be the key is get the ball moving and can you catch them off guard?
Well, I'd ask you about, would there be a letdown from these players from losing, in that cup match? But it's a different set of players, but still they're, pulling. They want to move on. Does that have any impact in this now that you're back to PDL play?
No, I don't think so. I think it's, these guys want to come in and play and prove a point that they need to play every game. It's a mentality. You lose a match and then you just got to get over it and move on to the second one. I think that's a key point here. And hopefully these guys can withstand that.
So it's the Kokomo Menace here tonight out of Indiana, and they come in with a 2-0 record, the Menace with a 2-0 record. So a big match tonight is to see who, keeps ahead in the PDL standings.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 2-0, both teams. It's going to be a big matchup today. I'll be interested to see how they go out, Kokomo. I mean, they're playing away from home, and they know what the Menace are all about, and they know that they're a good outfit and a very good organization and well-disciplined. Mako will probably have them in a 4-2-3-1 formation. And you'll probably have Sunday Moines sitting in as the 6 with Hook coming in alongside him. So I think what he'll do is try and be a little bit cautious, suss out the opposition, and then just go from there. I think that would kind of be the game plan. Stay disciplined. Set pieces is key. So make sure that you take advantage of your set pieces.
Let's pause here for our national anthem. All right, our national anthem. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with the start of this match right after this.
Poor eating habits and lack of exercise have contributed to a doubling of childhood obesity. The YMCA knows that lifestyle habits such as healthy eating and physical activity will help reverse this trend. The Y offers programs for kids of all ages, from preschool through high school. Water babies to swim teams, basketball, summer camps, flag football, child watch, and even lacrosse. If your family is serious about living an active and healthier lifestyle, why wait? Join the Y today and let tomorrow be the start of your healthier family.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
And we're off into action here. The Moines Menace and the Kokomo Mantis. And right away action. And you can see the flags down there. You talked about it, Justin. You can see already the corner flags really flapping. So that probably is going to have a bit of an impact here tonight.
Yeah, and you can see from the start they drove the ball deep onto their right back on the far left-hand side of the pitch. So, you know, they want to pin him down early and press him high up the field from the start.
Kokomo in the green, the Menace in the red, tops and white shorts. Kokomo all green here on the field. And we'll get you more on the lineups here coming up as we get underway. And the sun kind of coming down. We'll see more shadows coming across the field. Kokomo trying to work it up ahead. Von Dokai up there. And it's going to go out back to the Menace. Chris Muller, Devin Junga, Marcus McCrary, Sean Hook, Wayne Sunday, Nick Jones, Alex Mossbrock, John Potash, Jim Fiskus, Austin Bergstrom, and Nico Campbell in goal. Your lineup for the Menace. And Menace look to send it up ahead. Looking on the outside, take it away. Back the other way with it. And Campbell takes it and quickly gets it out up the left side. So quick pace early on here. Kokomo throw in. Knocked down by Sunday. Set ahead. Sunday again knocks it down. Headed up ahead to Junga. And cleared out by the defender.
Camargo. Centre back came across. Camargo to clear that out.
There's the Menace. Stopped by Fiskus. Gets through there to the left side. And the defender knocks it down. And Menace back with it again. Fiskus takes it. Back to Campbell.
When you have wind like this, does that change your strategy at all, Justin?
No, not really. I mean, you'll press higher, and it's all based on your opposition as well. It does give you an added advantage, but sometimes playing into the wind can help you because if you play a ball over the top, it'll hold up. So it all depends on the weight of the pass as well. But as far as a pressing game goes, it can work to your favor, pressing with the wind behind you.
With the wind behind you, you'll push a little bit harder.
Menace called offside. Here will be a free kick for Kokomo. Mossbrook knocks it down. And going up the left side with it. Looking for Jenga over there.
So Jumbo has a bit of pace on him as well. So with Jumbo up there, playing balls in behind might work in the space. Pressing their outside backs as well because it's going to add a bit of pressure. So as the game materializes, we'll see what he does.
Yeah, he has to watch his positions. He's already had one offsides.
Yes, correct.
Kokomo turns it. Sends it up the right side. The defense is back. Send it over to Mossbrook. He looks up. Taken away.
Mossbrook was under pressure there. McCreary should have stepped back into the space to get it at feet, knowing that he was under pressure. He just check away and come back and get it. Try and maintain possession.
Sunday sends it over.
As you pointed out in the pregame too, they're still trying to fill it out. Fill out how aggressive they can be and everything like that too. So I'm sure that had a little bit to do with it. But yeah, you're right. He pushed it a little bit too hard on that one.
So here's a goal kick by the
Kyle coming in. Drives it across the field to the right-hand side.
headed away by the Menace.
Nick Jones.
Pressure by the Menace. Set up and out.
So far, it does seem like the Menace is being pretty aggressive right now.
Yeah, they're putting a bit of pressure on the ball. When it's on to press high, when the ball's played in behind, they'll press high. If it's a bad touch, they'll press high. Otherwise, if they're comfortable in possession, Kokomo, if they're comfortable in possession, they'll sit in behind and shift with it as McCurry comes down the right-hand side.
He's quick.
Poor pass, though.
Tried to go inside, but
Yeah, square ball inside. You got to make sure you connect that pass.
Rossbrook with it.
Offside.
Offside. Yep.
Kokomo came from an offside position to an onside position to receive it.
Menace will take the kick. Trying to send it up the right side.
Gonzalez just nods it down.
Good position.
just a bit sloppy from the Menace. They're giving the ball away too much. They need to string some passes together. Be a little more patient as Nick Jones closes down on the far side.
Trying to run it down in that corner. And they're going to say it went out. It'll be the Menace throw. In the corner. Bergstrom will go over, take the throw. Early on in the match, no score here. Menace and Kokomo.
Yeah, it seems like they're being aggressive, but they're not setting up anything.
Yeah, I mean, that's as they come in to take the throw.
Pothass looking for it. Saved outside by Jones. We'll knock it down, set it back up.
You know, you can be aggressive, but you've got to be effective as well.
Yep.
That has to be offside.
Yeah, that's way offside there.
Kokomo quick on the counter attack. So what they're going to do is they'll sit in and they'll just look to break very quickly.
Yep.
Menace did well there. They held the lines. Just managed to catch them offside.
Drop it back now over to the far side. Trying to get it into Sunday, but take it away.
They must be really nervous because I can't believe how many times they've given the ball away. They have to be careful because it could be dangerous. Give the wrong ball away and you get counted on and they score goals. You just got to be very careful. You've got to be cautious.
That one flies long and out. Nico Campbell will have a goal kick. 9 minutes in now. Campbell with the win at his back should be able to send it up about over the half. He does, well over the half.
Good delivery into the right area as well. Cleaned up by Musgrave, just nods it back into Campbell's hands.
Reset. Probably a good move on that one.
Fiscus. I like Sunday coming into the hole to collect the ball.
He sends it up ahead. Drop back again to Fiscus.
It's okay. They just need to be patient here.
Reverse it over to
Kokomo
Mossbrook.
shape's pretty good behind the ball.
Inside. Looking for the outside run. There it is. Back into the middle and can't quite handle that.
Good little combination of play there.
Yeah, good passes going on.
Getting Jumbo onto the ball. His touch was too big though.
Yeah, Chris Mueller passing it to McCrary and then to Jonga.
Cal Lynn will kick it out for Kokomo. Battle for it. Hook gets a head on it. Sunday now pressuring. One over there by the Menace.
Good
Into
ball
the
there.
middle. Offside. Yep.
Offside. Yeah.
Kind of looked like he was, but he waited for him to touch the ball.
Yeah, he was way
He
out
didn't
in front.
play.
I'm surprised he was just excited.
Passage of play was good. Nick Jones worked hard to win the ball.
Yep.
On the left-hand side. Jamga has to time his run as Muller receives the ball from Wang.
Another way.
There you go.
Lays it into Django. Kyle smothers it. Unfortunately goes out for a corner.
Corner kick brought to you by Shields. And the first corner kick of the night by the Menace. And set up here. No score early going. Nick Jones to take the corner. Sends it high over everybody. Kokomo clears it out. Sunday sends it back the other way.
In that corner, Cook, wouldn't you have liked to have seen a kick that would have been in play a little bit better?
Yeah, I think Nick Jones just overhit that, to be honest with you. He was looking for the outswinger, just put too much porridge on it. just overhit it. But
That-
the
and maybe-
idea in the set piece was right. He just overhit the corner.
Maybe he's overjudging the wind's impact or something. Put a
Yeah.
little bit too much leg into it. Wind's actually looked like it's dying down out there a little bit.
That's why you always take it for the first half, just in case. Second half, you're golden.
Sean Hook battling for it out there. Now back to him. And can't get a foot on it up high. Bergstrom. Kokomo throws it in. Fiskus up there defending. Going to go back to Kokomo. And it'll be like a free kick for Kokomo.
So far, 13 minutes into it, we haven't really had a whole lot of pressure on the Menace down there, and this is one of the few times we've seen that so far.
Yeah, just the one chance they had where they got him behind and they managed to take a shot, but it was a pretty easy save for Nico Campbell. Just got to relieve themselves with some pressure here. Hold their line.
Gonzalez setting up the kick. Sends it in, and Nico Campbell smothers that easily.
Just drops to his feet.
Yeah, just stopped.
Yeah. Just cleared the first attacker there. Didn't quite get a nod on the ball. If he would have, it might have been different, but all done as Moines gets on the ball.
Pothast sends it back to the left side. Menace in the red and white. Kokomo in the green. Now they go up ahead. And
Can't get it to beat offsides. Yeah, Jomka gets out there a little ahead too quick right there. He kind of needs to watch his spot.
Yeah, he just needs to time his run, but the pass was overhit, so he wasn't going to get to that. He needs to just bend his run a little more, so come off the center back and then go. Just delay his run.
and sends it over the half line. Knocked down by Hook. Into the middle. Back over.
Nice.
Stays with it as Junga had to wait there because he was offside again, I think.
Yeah, so he did the right thing. He just stood his ground
waited.
and he let McCreary go onto it. So that was good. Good thinking.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good play from McCreary. Just hit a little too hard.
Yeah.
Pressure again. Kokomo trying to clear it out.
It's a little flick.
They got past him.
Mausbrock comes back. Man on the outside.
Kokaj on the ball.
Knocked around.
Medeiros
Just leaves it
sends
in.
across.
Ooh. That'll be a corner for Kokomo.
Good passage of play there by Kokomo.
Corner kick brought to you by Shields. The first one of the night for the Menace.
Good defense there from John Potter, getting in the way of the ball there.
Yeah, the Menace have just got to watch out for some of their key players as well, their movements. As
And
Campbell grabs a hold of it.
Right up in the middle. Pulls it
Notably,
out.
Mustafa number 10, Medeiros number 8, Najafa number 6. Their movement's good off the ball. Just got to watch them.
Mm-hmm.
So the ball goes out for a throw.
Yep. Kokomo at the throw. Menace take it away. Try to send it back into the middle. Kokomo comes up with it. Here they come up the left side. And right by Sean Hook.
Najafa on the ball.
They'll set it up to the right side. Tried to go a little give and go there, but the defender knocked it down. Back inside. Chip over.
That's
Offside. Yep.
Yep.
It was clear. Behind the defense. Nico Campbell booted out of there. Potash sends it across. Menace move it up. Up the right side for Mossbrook. Mossbrook trying to run it down. Sends it back. Shot just wide of the post.
Bent it a little too much. Too much.
Yeah, a little bit too much on there, but I feel he had so much time and space that he could have gone himself. He could have, as it came across his body, he could have hit it first time. It's on his strong foot.
Yeah.
Why not have a go and test the keeper from there?
Yep.
He had like 8 yards of space.
That's
Go
true.
for it. Yeah.
He could have definitely gotten a little closer.
Trying to be all fancy and cheeky and dink the ball and smash it. Top corner.
Did you just say he was trying to be cheeky?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what he was trying to do.
Hook battling for it. Knockdown, Menace control. Send ahead.
All right. If he can, nah, it's too strong.
It's too much on the pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Jamga's fast though. I mean, I think that's a good angle. They just needed to not put as much on it. Because I think he can outrun him.
Yeah, he can, but I think eventually the opposition will suss it out and they'll drop off at the right times, you know. If the line is very deep, it's hard to play a ball in behind and run onto it. It's going to make it very difficult.
Sunday gets fouled there.
Well, looking at early in the match like this, before they've been able to figure him out, this is the time to do it, though, right?
Yeah,
So-
they've pretty much. I think they've pretty much got that figured.
Knockdown in the middle. And
Corner,
corner kick.
unless it's a counter attack, you know, and they're trying to play
Right.
a quick one in.
Another corner for the Menace, brought to you by Shields. Corner comes across and knocked out of there by the defender. Mueller takes it. And another corner.
Better corner kick, though, that time from Chris Mueller.
It's brought to you again by Shields.
Gets a second stab at it, though.
Mueller sets up for the kick. Here it is. Winds in, taken by the keeper.
Well taken by the keeper. Strong,
Yeah.
very strong on the ball.
Aggressive. That was good. Needed it on that one. All right, right now,
Take it away.
the Mancers are just kind of sitting back.
Kashilka up on the left side.
Yeah, I
And
thought he was offside
Yep,
there.
I thought he was
offside.
too. I was wondering what was taking so long to call it. It's like maybe I'd seen it from a bad angle or something. I'm not even going to try his name.
oh, Van Dokai. Dokai with it offside. If the pronunciation we got was correct. Menace now will bring it back the other way. Still battling for it. Send it through. Control.
So now
Sunday
you
with
probably want
it.
to move it back over towards the middle, right?
Tried to go in the middle there, take it away. And
Good move from John
tackled
Pottis.
out. Yep,
To
Pottis.
clear it out.
Kokomo have a lot of movement within their system, 4-4-2. But the four in the midfield, even the two wide players, they switch. There's a lot of rotation within their system. They like to play it into feet, and they do all these little flicks and tricks. So it's quite interesting. They don't have like a set number 6 holding midfielder. I've seen
They're switching 'em.
Sisu Lua in there, and I've seen Kiernan in there. So yeah, they switch them all the time. It's quite interesting. So there's no designated player for a certain area.
And you
They
got
just-
a yellow on.
Yellow
the
card
movement.
on Jenga. The trip out there. Brian Kashoka will kick it. Jesus Gonzalez down there talking to him as they get set.
So you're talking about them changing out the center midfielder. What? How does that disadvantage or advantage the Des Moines Menace? How
Here's
does
the
it take
kick.
advantage
Here
of
we
that?
go. Headed out by
Headed out.
the Menace. Turn around the other way. Race to the ball and
How can
clear
they
it out
take
of there.
advantage of that?
Good cover from Maghouse coming across to
Yeah, Magalese, he came over. and-
Magalese. Sorry,
yeah, knocked it
Magalese.
out.
Magalese.
Almost had the breakaway there. As Miller turns.
John Good trying to steal it from him over there in the corner, and there it rolls out.
Yeah, big goal kick. Knocked down by Mossbrook. Sends it up the top to Bergstrom. Bergstrom tries to chip it over. Still rolling around there. Hook tried to bring it down. Hook sends it out now back in, and just a little too much on it.
Yeah, there needs to be an angle off that pass from Jamga. I think he just kind of misplaced it, came off square.
Hook comes right in there. Hook hooked him a little bit as he came
Yeah,
in
he got
from
his
behind.
hand on his
He got
shoulders.
it,
Yeah,
just
he's
pulled
lucky
him a little-
he got away with that.
Yeah.
Kiernan's complaining, but yeah, he got away with it.
Just a little grab there to slow him a
Yeah.
bit. And we come the other way and over the head of Nick Jones. And Kokomo will throw it in. Inside now back out. Moves around the defender. Shot into the middle and handled by Kyle in.
Yeah, there was nobody there to really head it in or anything like that.
Yeah, you need to get more numbers in the box.
Yep.
And a
I mean, it was a great shot if you had some people over there to finish it off for you.
Yeah.
outside to Mossbrook. He sends it up ahead.
There you go.
Muller on the ball.
Takes it toward the middle. Tried to shoot it in there, but the defender stepped in the way.
Yeah, he's trying to look for a little disguised pass inside. Good defending, cut out the passing lane.
Well, they set it up top.
Bergstrom comes inside.
Yeah. Turns, shoots it wide. .26 minutes in now. No score here. Two teams with 2-0 PDL records. Looking to keep them perfect.
They're at least attempting shots on the goal and stuff, but unless the goalkeeper's not paying attention, they would all get blocked at this point. But they're definitely being a lot more aggressive towards the goal than what the Mantis are towards the Menace. So
Yeah, they just need to be a little more effective, to be honest with you. There's been some good passages of play. I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think Matko will be too happy with the performance at this point.
Muller knocks it down, but then cleared out of there by Gonzalez.
well, as you pointed out, they're getting there in the box, but then they have opportunities to pass, and instead of passing, they're going for a shot.
Bergstrom's offside.
Offside, yep.
Yep. instead of going for or setting up a better shot, they're just going for it instead of setting up.
Just being patient.
Now the referee's saying no, you kick it from back here where the offside occurred. So they'll move the ball back. Here they go. Deep kick. Headed back out of there by Pothas. And Kokomo will throw in on the far side in the Menace half. Muller knocked it down. Free kick to Kokomo. Look to work up the left side. Well, I guess we're going back toward the middle.
For the most part, the Menace have been playing really good defense and trying to get it back, back to the other side of the past the midfield mark. Every time it comes over here in Menace territory, they're pretty good at getting it back over there.
Throw it into the middle. And Gonzalez to Kashilka.
And we have some bad passing again.
Kokomo sends it to the middle. Up and now back. A feed. Cleared out.
Oh.
Muller was fouled there.
Yeah.
That was a nasty foul.
Yeah.
Very nasty foul.
Looked like he was holding his knee. Yellow card.
Yeah.
For
I would agree with that decision.
Yeah, and that's Chris Mueller on the ground holding his knee right now. And obviously he's been one of the ones that's been doing a lot of the ball handling as you get closer to the box, and so hopefully he's all right. But it's going to smart no matter what. No, in some ways it looks like the Menace, are a bit more athletic, faster, and they might be being overconfident because of that reason. Like, I think they might have recognized, hey, we're faster than these guys, and because of that, they're trying to push beyond. In other words, you're not playing smart; you're just trying to play harder, type of a thing.
Yeah, I think. I don't think they've really settled in. To be honest with you, they've given the ball away way too much. Yes, they are athletic. Kokomo are staying organised. They're frustrating them. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Kokomo also a very technical side. They've got some good players on their team. It's just interesting how they've shaped up.
Mossbrock with it inside,
ball in,
knocked away.
Yep, that was a good one.
Good ball in. Nobody was making that run onto the near post across the defender.
Knocked back down, sent in. McCrory. Mossbrock.
Chris Mueller
Sam
still
runs
in.
into an offside position.
Sunday trying to work it back. Does to Hook. Hook sends it over to Mossbrock, right side. He lobs it up high. Header is out.
Nick Jones coming in on the far post. Tried to launch himself at the ball. Defender did enough though, just got in his way.
Yep. That's good defense.
Magalhaes just got in his way and did enough as he gingerly trots away, holding the back of his head. But that's what you got to do is just, you get in the way, you make it difficult,
Yeah.
We'll just jump, do something. It makes it difficult for the attacking player, which it did for Jones.
Down there. You mentioned in the opening a little bit about how some of these guys hadn't played in a while. That could be some of this trying to figure their spots and
they're fighting for spots, and we've had the Chicago Fire PDL game. We've had the
Miller called offside.
Yep. they've had the game away against St. Louis. So there's been a bit of traveling there, but there's been a squad rotation in between with the U.S. Open Cup games. I'll be interested to see what happens further on down the line with the rotation. If the first team squad that was playing in the U.S. Open Cup games gets more playing time as such, based on what happens here as they go in with Madeira, so on the overlap, this could be dangerous.
It's the side of the net, and it'll be goal kick.
Good job from Eduardo Filo. Making them run down there, and yeah, caught the Menace off guard a little bit there, didn't they?
Yeah, they just got to be careful. Both opportunities have come down the left-hand side, the Menace right-hand side.
That's
so
true.
they've got to track their runners.
It's a situation when you've played literally 75% of the 30 minutes that we've played on the Mantis's half of the pitch, then you might get overconfident, just keep looking that way, and you forget to.
You got to stay switched on mentally.
Yep. I mean, we've literally played 75% of the match on that side of the pitch. So.
Set inside, now back outside, running down the right side, and that'll go way long. And now, I ask you, what'd you think when Daniel Putterfoot booted it right over the back,
Field
over
house.
the building against the wind? That was quite a kick she had on that in your
She can
match.
she can come up with some spectacular stuff.
She's got some power in that leg, doesn't she?
She spends another 30 minutes after training just smashing the ball in the goal. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Medeiros knocks it on.
Yep.
Menace clearing the lines.
Sunday and Mill are fighting for it. Turned around by Appeal. And they get outside to Doki. Back inside. Drop it back. Now chip it up there. Intercepted up to Muller.
He's got John Gazawatch's offsides. He's good now. But that was pretty uneven match right there. 2-on-5.
Back the other way, Fiskus.
Good touch there from Jamga. Again, not quick enough getting to the ball here. They've got to be a little bit sharper.
At least that time we looked to set it up instead of just trying to run with it.
Sunday into Muller. Turns, looks to Mossbrock outside.
Yeah. Good pass over there.
Mossbrock sends it up toward the goal and right to the keeper.
Okay, I'm kind of surprised with that shot right there.
I think it was more across, to be honest with you.
Oh.
Yeah. Just mishit.
Hook comes in, knocks it down, gets over to Junga. Junga tries to split the defenders.
Now Jaffa for them, the number 6 for Kokomo. I like him. He's not a bad player. He knows when to speed it up and slow it down, and then he plays these little balls around the corner into feet. He's a player to watch out for. He could be a key for them. So can't let him play. Can't let him dictate the pace.
Pot is sleeping a little bit on that one. Almost cost him.
Sunday takes it. Muller. Up ahead. Chip over, and the keeper comes out. And clears it. And now it'll go back to Kokomo. And
Two centre backs for Kokomo. Camargo and Svensson are doing a good job on Jamanga.
Yeah.
They're pressing him when they need to. They're not allowing him to play. He's having, I think Jamanga is going to get frustrated because he's unable to hold the ball up and play players in because they're closing him down so quickly.
Sunday heads it up.
Yeah, it only took them about 15 minutes, 17 minutes to figure him out. And they've been shutting him down.
Kokomo kind of miss at that, and then comes back the other way right to the keeper. The field sends it up the right side. Battle there with Hook and Bergstrom, and they're going to give it to Kokomo. And they quickly put it in play. Set it up the right side. Headed out by Bergstrom.
Little shove there. That's
Yeah, he's shut.
don't want to be giving away free kicks there, especially with 7 minutes left on the clock. Just be a little more disciplined, especially if they haven't got control of the ball. They're turning and facing their own goal.
Kokomo with the kick. Menace defense setting up. Now just goes short with it and offside. Well, what they were trying to
We could see that.
run, where they're going to try to.
Yeah, you could see they practiced it from the training ground because they had a player drop in short as well, so he had two options. But the player running onto the ball, he went in too quickly. It wasn't given to him quick enough, so he's in an offside position. But you could see it's something that they had practiced, and they were obviously trying to make it work.
Trying to shoot it and that guy drop
Yeah,
off and get
yeah.
it quick, but it didn't. Timing was off.
Didn't quite work today, though.
The kicker hesitated, and then he decided to go again. And so he ran. He made his break when the kicker started making his break, and then he stopped. So the kicker was indecisive, and that cost him the offsides. You know, we've seen the Mantis on defense almost this entire match here so far, and so it kind of makes me nervous every time they're down there ready to try to score because I don't know what they have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because as you pointed out, they're pretty technical. So even though they haven't had a lot of opportunities on goal yet,
That'll stay with the Menace. Quick throw in. Headed back. And Kokomo will send it out. They're looking for Jonga quick on the throw in there. This time into Moeller. Battling through the three defenders.
three people, and he still took it.
And that'll go back to.
That goes back to
Kokomo.
what you're talking about, being sloppy a little bit and
Yeah.
not being patient.
It's been a bit sloppy.
.40 minutes in now. See if the Menace can make something happen here in the final 5 minutes of the first half. Sunday comes up, turns it, tried to shoot it inside. They'll drop it back. Magalese.
It appears even more so than at the beginning. It appears the Menace are getting out of position a little bit.
Yeah, they're committing players forward, you know, especially in numbers when they press, so they can commit the left and right back higher up the field as well. But because they're playing a 4-4-2 and they've got two centre forwards pressed up against our centre backs, makes it really difficult, you know, off the ball or behind the ball. So when pressure's relieved and they counter quickly, they've got two players they can go into. So that's the difference with the 4-4-2 based on if you play a diamond or flat to a 4-2-3-1 where you've got the one up top and you've got the two centre backs marking one player. Really should be easy for them. Makes the centre back's job easy. But if you're getting players that are connecting higher up the field that can support the one centre forward, then it's a little bit more difficult with players running onto it.
Menace get the free kick, bring it up the side, Mossbrock. Look at McCurry for the run. Didn't get through.
Muller didn't overhit that.
Right.
It's a free kick. And
Jones came in and drew the free kick.
Good position here for the Menace.
Yeah.
Right straight up.
And he was Nick Jones was earning that one. He put himself in a position to be able to.
Yeah, he worked hard for that.
Yep. Little sacrifice of the body in order to get it done, too.
Set it up about 19 yards away. Menace looking to score here in the last couple of minutes of the first half. Nick Jones out there. Runs over, shot is high, over the top.
Monster legged it.
Mishit it. You could see he was off balance, totally off balance when he came in to hit it.
All right, so with 2 minutes left in the half here, does the Mantis get a little bit more aggressive? Just keep doing what they're doing.
I think both teams will look to take into the half, be a little bit cautious here in the next 2 minutes, especially defensively. Last thing you want to do is concede in the last 5 minutes of the half.
Yep.
Mustafa working there. Back in, McCrory. And that'll stay with the Menace. That one rolling toward the corner.
Did Jesus? He didn't hit that, did he? He did hit
He
it.
got it. It's a corner.
I couldn't tell if Jesus Gonzalez had hit it or not.
Brought to you by Shields. Under a minute to play here.
We'll probably have a minute of extra time, too.
Nick Jones ready for the corner. Drives it in, knocked around.
That looked good.
Punched out by the keeper, clearing his lines. Muller looking to drive through.
Oh,
Drive through a wall of green, which would be very difficult.
that is.
Yeah, about 5 defenders around him.
I think I know where a coach stands with. Yeah, a wall of green while he was going backwards too.
Junga trying to get it, win it there, Muller.
But I think sometimes when, especially when you play
2 minutes of extra time here.
2 minutes extra, okay. Especially when you play this much down on this end of the pitch, you get antsy. Like, oh, we're so close, we're so close. And you almost kind of push it too hard at that point.
Yeah, they've got to be patient. There's times when they're forcing it through and it's not on.
Yeah.
You know, they've got to come out again. Shift the ball. If it's not on here, then get it out the other way.
Hook coming over the top. And
just the simplicity of the game.
fouls the field. Kokomo.
Oh, there he goes again.
Up right, left side there. Drops it back.
Gonzalez switches the ball. Not a good ball. It's played behind him. Trying to get into Magalhães. Be a better ball if he played it in front of him so he could run on too.
Potas is going to have lost. No. They're going to have to watch Dokai, who's got the ball right now.
There's got to be more pressure on him. There wasn't enough pressure. Again, we're allowing him.
He's only had the ball 3 or 4 times, but every single time he's.
It can be dangerous. He took the shot in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Did.
Corner
kick.
kick
Dangerous.
brought to you by Shields.
You can tell he's a dangerous player, and Potas has got to be on him a little bit more. He's giving him too much leeway.
Corner comes up high. On the far side, Bergstrom will run it down, and it'll go, or let it go out, I guess. And Menace come back. Jenga. Under a minute to play now. Yep.
All right.
That's halftime. Well, through the first half, Menace nothing, Kokomo nothing. And we'll take a break. We'll come back with our halftime right after this.
Poor eating habits and lack of exercise have contributed to a doubling of childhood obesity. The YMCA knows that lifestyle habits such as healthy eating and physical activity will help reverse this trend. The Y offers programs for kids of all ages, from preschool through high school. Water babies to swim teams, basketball, summer camps, flag football, child watch, and even lacrosse. If your family is serious about living an active and healthier lifestyle, why wait? Join the Y today and let tomorrow be the start of your healthier family.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we got it all.
You know what this means. It means and. But at Come and Go, it means more. So come in and look for the and to find something extra just for you. Come and Go, where and means more. Check out all our extras this summer, like any size drink for just $1.
Back here at halftime at West Des Moines Valley Stadium, and it's no score here, the Menace in the Kokomo after the first half. And joining us now from the Menace is Lyle Hunt, and it's Director of Youth Programs. Is that the title?
That's correct.
Did they get that right?
Yeah,
Or
Director of Youth
Officer
Programs.
of Youth Programs, as
I like
Justin
officer,
would say,
yeah.
Officer, Director, however you want to call it. But what does that mean exactly?
Yeah, so I oversee the youth programs for the Menace. That includes our select teams. We call it Menace Academy. We have teams starting at the U7 level up until U18 and U19, both boys and girls. So that's that's the big chunk of my job, I guess. Overseeing that with Tomas Boltnar, our director of coaching and Menace legend, as you guys know. So it's very fun. Tryouts are right around the corner, actually. So if you love playing soccer and if you want to challenge yourself and play in a select soccer atmosphere, and be coached by some of the best coaches in the Midwest, please go to menaceacademy.com and get signed up for tryouts, and you'll see a tryout schedule there. But that's kind of my main responsibility. I also oversee a program called Junior Menace and then Menace Camp as well for younger kids starting at 3 and 4 years old. So it's fun. I love what I do. It's
well, people say, well, yeah, I know the Menace players, the men and women, they've been in college or beyond, and that.
Yep.
And why work with the youth? What's the goal of the youth program for the Menace?
Yeah, we wanna develop soccer players, right? We wanna find players who come up through our system and play for our first teams, our PDL and our WPSL teams, the players you're watching right now. So that's our end goal. Every day we try to move that needle and find players and develop players both on and off the field. We'll never turn a player away due to their inability to pay registration fees or whatever it may be. Luckily, we have a very awesome owner in Kyle Krause. He loves soccer, obviously, and wants to grow the game in the Midwest. So, that's what we're trying to do on a daily basis.
Now, Justin, you said you had some tough questions for him here.
Oh, let's hear it.
I'm going to go easy on Lyle today, I think. So, Lyle, within your position, you said that Thomas Boltner is the director of coaching now. Is Thomas Boltner in charge of? You've got a boys and a girls program. Is he in charge of both? How does that run? Maybe the viewers would like to get an understanding of maybe the girls program as well as the boys program, and then the leadership role. Do they report to you? Does that sound correct?
Yeah. Tomas, he oversees both our boys and girls programs. But at the end of the day, it's a team effort, right?
Yeah.
we have a satellite program out in Grimes, Iowa. That's mostly where our girls teams are. That's led by Dan James and Russ Fortune. I can't thank them enough. They do an amazing job with guidance from Tomas. Like I said, it's a team effort. But yeah, Tomas is leading the charge at the end of the day, and he does a fantastic job with our boys and with our girls, and can't be more proud.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And Lyle, I mean, you've got a background in soccer.
Yeah.
You played soccer. Tell us a little bit about your background and where you played, and as a young upcoming soccer player, and where you went to college, and just your experience.
Yeah, I grew up in Dubuque, Iowa. I played for the Dubuque Soccer Club, some ODP soccer here and there, and then high school I went to Dubuque Hempstead, and then I graduated and went to Loras College. Shout out to the Dewhawks. They finished second the Division III NCAA tournament this past fall. Played soccer there. I was a center mid. I wasn't the fittest guy. I was kind of that holding guy that pinged the ball around. But yeah, I love soccer. I wake up, I want to play soccer. I want to watch soccer. I want to be around soccer. So it's soccer 24/7 for me.
How'd you end up from Eastern Iowa over here to work with the Menace?
Yeah, so in 2013, I was an intern for the Menace. Got my foot in the door there, graduated. I ended up working for a hockey team, and then luckily Matt Helmanoff called me, and I said yes right away. I love the Menace. I love Des Moines. It's a great place.
Now, do you have some youth players here tonight?
Yes. All of our academy players get free season tickets, so we see them at most of our games, if not all of our games. Here making some noise and supporting their first team. So
it's got to be kind of fun for them too to see, you know, down the road I could be playing,
exactly.
with the Menace and at a higher level. Yeah.
Exactly, it's definitely motivation for them, and we do everything we can to bridge that gap. We have our first team players come to academy training sessions so that they can coach them and also interact with them, as human beings and tell their story. I did this to get to college, and I'm from this part of the world, and our players love it.
Tell the viewers a little bit about your camps, because I see you encourage the PDL players and the WPSL players to go and work the camps, which adds a little bit of mentorship as well for these kids to look up towards.
Yeah, it's a very unique opportunity. Our camps are coached by, as you said, our first team players, PDL, WPSL players, and like I was telling Dorf, it's an opportunity for them to, one, coach, but also just talk to the guys, and then, campers will get a free ticket, have a great time at camp across the metro, and then come out here, walk off the players, and watch their favorite players play, and hopefully win for the Menace.
And again, if they want to join a camp or something and sign up, where do they go again?
Yep. All the information's at menacecamp.com. Just hit the schedule tab at the top. You'll see quite a few camps spread across June and July. We also have a camp in August, hosted by Stoke City. They're sending some coaches over. They're going to lead a 3-day camp. So there's a lot going on. menacecamp.com. You'll find all the information.
What other things do you do? Other things? I know it's kind of all hands on deck when the Menace are playing here.
Yes.
What kind of duties do you have? Game day duties to help with the Menace men and women?
Yeah, it's all hands on deck. It's a team effort. We have 3 full-time staff, and we kind of do it all. We set up the stadium, we tear it down. With the help of game day interns, can't thank them enough. I was in that spot as I noted in 2013, and it's a team effort. You name it, we do it. There's a lot of behind the scenes work that most people don't see in it, and it's fun. It's rewarding.
Yeah, because it is. People when they come buy their ticket and just show up, but there's a lot that goes to set up the stadium, get things going, and that's the kind of stuff you work on. But seemed like you like that, the whole soccer, everything, huh?
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Okay. Lyle Hunt, we appreciate you coming up.
Thank you.
Take some time to join us here at halftime, and hopefully cheer on the Menace to get some goals here in the second half, huh?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Kokomo's a good team, but I think we have some momentum.
All right. Well, no score here at halftime. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more right after this.
Poor eating habits and lack of exercise have contributed to a doubling of childhood obesity. The YMCA knows that lifestyle habits such as healthy eating and physical activity will help reverse this trend. The Y offers programs for kids of all ages, from preschool through high school. Water babies to swim teams, basketball, summer camps, flag football, child watch, and even lacrosse. If your family is serious about living an active and healthier lifestyle, why wait? Join the Y today and let tomorrow be the start of your healthier family.
Miss your hometown clothing store, the one that had it all, Everything to get the work done all in one place. G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we got it all.
You know what this means. It means and. But at Come and Go, it means more. So come in and look for the and to find something extra just for you. Come and Go, where and means more. Check out all our extras this summer, like any size drink for just $1.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Back at Valley Stadium, halftime here, no score. The Des Moines Menace and the Kokomo Mantis, as both these teams come in 2-0 in the PDL, looking to stay unbeaten. And Dar Danielson, along with Justin Vorster and Robert Reese. And first half play, not quite the level you'd like to see, huh, Justin?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Kokomo have made it really difficult for the Menace. The Menace haven't quite got a flow to the game. They keep giving the ball away way too much. The percentages are too high with them giving the ball away. And they just can't seem to get a connect in the final third of the field, like into feet, working off the number 9. I think Jamga needs to do a better job holding the ball up and playing players in, and Muller hopefully running off him. I think that's something he needs to focus on. They're getting the ball into wide positions. You know, at this point where we've got Masgraf and Bergstrom going forward, I think they're doing well there. But just the final delivery into the box, not quite working off. On the other hand, Kokomo, they've been very disciplined. They're, like I said, the midfield 4, they're interchanging the movements good, very skillful players. They can play it, they play the ball around the corner, they play it quickly. You know, I was saying the number 6, Najafa. I think Najafa does a good job on the ball. He gets the ball, he slows it down, and then he speeds it up, and then he slows it down. And this could be a problem as the game goes on. So they need to be aware of this, so he doesn't find the seams in between the Menace, in between their lines. So they just got to be careful. They got to watch out, and they got to stay as tight as possible off the ball.
Because that does seem like what Kokomo did throughout the game, is that they were figuring out the Menace. You know, they were playing defense most of the game, and most of the match was between the mid-yard line and the box. That's where most of the match played on the Mantis side. But the whole time they were figuring out the Menace, and so it kind of gives you this fear. Like, in some ways, it feels like the Menace have been kind of controlling the game, but at any moment you feel like the Mantis could score.
Yeah,
it's a strange situation. Menace seem to be controlling the game for the most part, yet you feel like the Mantis could score at any time.
You know, guys, just remember this. You know, possession doesn't win you games. You can have 80% possession. Clean sheets and goals win you games. And we spoke about this a few weeks ago, Dar.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's going to win you games. You've got to be mentally sharp. You've got to be ready. You've got to be on your toes. So a lot of work to do now in the next 45 minutes for both teams, in fact.
Mm-hmm. So Kokomo and the Menace are out here. Kokomo in the green, and they will kick it off to start the second half. Menace in the red tops, white shorts, and kind of a quick scan of the lineup. Looks like same players out there that started
If you have players, Coach, if you have players who are so aggressive like that and they're just pushing, and they're not having patience when they're close to the box, what do you do to get them to have more patience in the second half?
Just, I
Just
mean,
tell
you
'em?
just, yeah, you just, I mean, that's what you got to do. Just, it's a game of patience at the end of the day as well.
Oh, set to go here for the second half. A cool night.
Wind's picked up again.
Yeah, wind's picked up a little bit, and the Menace will be going into the wind here in the second half. And we're underway. Kokomo with it. Send it back.
No, I don't see any changes yet. Both squads look the same. So
Yeah, the Menace squad is definitely the same. I've been trying to look at Kokomo's. It looks like theirs might be as well.
High Sunday with it.
Now, even though the Menace are going into the wind right now, you still see advantages of that because they've been kicking the ball high. So if they've been kicking the ball high, going into the wind might actually help them a little bit, right?
yeah, it's just the weight of the pass as well sometimes helps. It still looks very windy down there. But it went both ways earlier on. Kokomo had a few chances, and it's just being patient in your build-up. Like that, for example, the ball will hold up in the air as Jamga closes it down.
Handed to go back to Kokomo. Yeah, those corner flags really flapping. And the flags on the far side, the American flag and the Iowa flag, kind of holding up a little bit. So still got a little bit of a breeze. And throw in behind the defense. Younger.
Cross.
Oh, knocked away.
I like the cross move there, though.
Kokomo out the other way. And drop back to the keeper. And Sunday working on it. And he gets pushed.
He actually
Draws
did
a
well there,
foul.
Dar. Sunday, just getting his body inside the defender, getting around him. So tighter. He's got to be tight. Yep, there you go. There I am calling it like I'm coaching.
Yeah.
Up to Jenga.
But Partas, he jumped off him. He went 2 yards off him and then came back in. He's got to be tight right from the start.
Menace throw into Sunday.
Especially on him because we've seen him do damage already.
Yep. Got to stay tight on good players. Any player, in fact.
Knocked out. That'll stay with Kokomo. No score here as we get started in the second half. Long throw toward the left side. Mossbrock defending back there.
Yeah, that was good defense right there because he was trying to go for the cross kick and he didn't have the angle.
Comes across the front. Campbell pick it up.
Yeah, he didn't have anything there. He was just trying to get it out, just hoping something would happen.
And here's the boot. Mueller heads it up. Still battling for it. Jenga tried to chip it over.
Kyle just gets his fingertips to the ball.
Just enough to just took it right off.
Sunday.
Started from Najafa, giving the ball away in the midfield just with a casual header, trying to play it back into a centre back, but it was picked off by the Menace.
Menace with it here. They'll drop it back. Send it back toward the middle. Picked up there by the field. Kyle in, the keeper. This time with the wind, sends it pretty deep, but handled by the Menace. Up the right side. On the run, looking across and knocked away by Svensson.
Now, we have the lights just got turned on, so they're starting to come on now as it's getting a little bit dark. So you get this little period of time where you have a little bit of natural light, and then you also have the lights coming on here. How does that affect you as a player?
Miller with it. Inside. And back out.
Driven back
Bergstrom. Ooh.
Goes out for a corner, a little deflection.
Was-
The only difference you get there is there's no sun in your eyes.
That's the only difference.
Yep, that's the only difference.
Corner kick brought to you by Shields.
Couple of good attempts right there.
Here's Menace corner. Inside, swings out a little bit, knocked around. Muller knocks it down, takes it back outside,
Good sit up there.
and right to the keeper.
Good ball in. Nobody
Yep.
made the run across the goalkeeper on the near post.
Back the other way, Bergstrom. And Menace will throw it. And substitution now. Looks like Dokai will come out. And is it 16?
Grant Owens is coming in. Surprised they're playing Dokai out. He's been the one that's been the most aggressive for him and somewhat effective.
I wonder if he's taking a knock because they're 6 minutes into the second half.
Yeah. Give him a little bit of rest right now. Bring him in later.
Possibly. Doesn't look like he's injured because he's just thrown a water bottle on the field.
Yeah. And after he threw a towel down, too, so he's not happy about going out.
Battle for it. It'll stay with Kokomo.
Hey, some players throw bottles when they're injured, too, though. So
Owens has just gone in. It's just a direct change in the 4-4-2 for Kokomo.
Muller deads it with his chest. Turns it, sends it across. From the Menace. Gets around the defender. 2-on-1 now.
Yeah, he's won a
And
free kick.
Yep, got
Yeah, he's
fouled.
Won a free kick over there.
Curry.
he's a good ball handler.
Looks like Nick Jones will come out to take the kick.
He's going to do an out swinger with his right foot.
There's a whistle. Kick comes over, just
Good.
over the head, man.
Good delivery, and it was Fiskus. Didn't quite connect it. It was in a good position.
Yeah, that was a really good kick.
Breakaway the other way. He's onside. And Campbell smothers that.
Well done, Campbell. This is what they've got to be careful of, is a quick counterattack after situations like that. But Fiskus wins the ball in the box, possibly score a goal.
Mm-hmm.
That was Kiernan that came down and kicked it across.
I think they're lucky they missed that cross kick right there. Campbell had a good save, though. But, yeah, that's what we've been talking about. Even though the Menace have had more possessions, it just feels like at any moment the Mantis can strike.
Bergstrom will take the throw for the Menace. They're in the red. Kokomo in the green here. Hook. Drops it back. They'll send it to the far side. And launch it ahead, looking for Jenga. He's going to try to run it down over there. Does.
Takes a big touch.
Oh, back inside. Muller trying to come in. But the defender right there.
Jamga's definitely quick.
He's just got to be a little bit more smarter on the ball when he gets there. There's no one in the box.
Yeah.
Offside.
Yeah, that's an offside ball. Offside, definitely.
It was a good job by Bergstrom to come back and make him go offside. He came.
Yeah, he had to step. You know, just going into like some of the decision making as the Menace are about to make a change here, but the decision making up front is Jamga goes. He gets to the ball and he's used all his energy to get there. but there's no one in the box yet. Just get the ball, hold it up, and then wait for someone to, wait for your support.
Come back to you. Yeah.
Tommy Barlow's coming in for the Menace. It's your Frito-Lay substitution. Don't know who he's coming in for yet. Looks like we might have 2 substitutions, actually.
Come the Menace.
Jump on the right. Inside.
Oh.
Cleared away on the near post.
Yeah.
That was good defense.
Knocked down by Sunday. And
I'm trying to figure out what the foul's for.
yeah, what was...
Yeah, that's it.
So Jungle will come out.
Straight switch up front. Barlow.
Yep.
Back to action. Comes Kokomo.
Coming on the left-hand side as they're breaking.
Yep. And
Cross
that'll be a
was just
corner.
cut out. Good defending, good recovery there.
Corner kick for Kokomo, brought to you by Shields. Swings in, knocked around, cleared.
A little flat on that kick.
Handled, sent ahead.
Into McCrary.
Handled, stay with the Menace.
He was ready to throw it in. There's nobody to throw it into.
Didn't have support. Slow it down. Get the right back to take it. Musgrave.
And that'll go back to Kokomo. Try to set it up the left side.
Watch behind you.
Clear it out by the defender.
Definitely have a lot more movement across the pitch in this half.
Yeah, it's a better start from the Menace in the second half. I'm sure Matko got into the boys a little bit at halftime just to get them going
Calm
again.
down.
No, get them motivated
Get 'em
again.
motivated,
Yeah, because they were a bit sloppy in the first half. Just like
Yep.
I said, they were giving the ball away too much.
Sonny got it to Moeller, now up ahead.
Good ball in to Owens.
Owens on the run. Battles through, and he'll get called for the push, I guess.
Just got a slight hand onto the shoulder, tried to pull him back as he was going past him. Good ball in though. Good ball in from Muller. Looked for the quick one.
Yep.
Just over the top into the space and behind.
Knocked ahead Kokomo. Back there, Pothast. We'll switch fields, looks like. Send it over to Bergstrom.
Yeah, it just seems like their passing is a little bit more crisp than what it was in the first half.
Right back to Bergstrom again.
Talking about the Menace.
For Jones. Now he gets it back. Ooh. Talking to each other there. A little miscommunication. And they're going to call Barlow on the hold there. Kokomo sends it outside. Working over there against Mossbrook. I'll bring it back out, try to set it up again. And that's it.
Good line there from the defenders.
So Barlow's made a couple of good runs in behind for the Menace. Again, pace up front. Looks like the Menace is set to make another change.
Got it up. Barlow gets it into Mueller.
McCrary
Still
on the
going
right.
McCrary. Looks like he tried to pull it back there. Late. Out to Hook. Battling for it. Still going. Takes a shot that's going to go
for a corner. I like the substitution that Matko's just made, bringing Barlow into the game. He's added a bit of energy, and just on that passage of play, played Mueller into the game. So it's having more effect in the final third of the field.
Here's a corner brought to you by Shields. Swings out.
Oh.
The Menace run it down. Sunday sends it back up. Went in the far side.
Jones.
Yep, Jones. Ooh, Hook was coming in to look for the rebound there, but Kyle in handled it. Into the 61st minute, no score. Kokomo back the other way on the attack. Dropped off by Mossbrook. Trying to get it through traffic, nothing doing there.
A lot of red shirts there. He's trying to kick it through.
McCrory knocked it out. And Nico Campbell comes over to take it. Still waiting for stoppage to get the sub in. Jones drops it back. Wilco sent it up the right side. McCrory looks to make a run. Didn't draw the foul that time.
Nope.
Looks like Jones will come out.
Nick Jones is coming off.
Jamie White.
Jamie White's coming into the game.
Your Frito-Lay substitution. It's going in for Nick Jones. Nick Jones has been pretty effective.
Got to go back to the Menace. Send it over to Bergstrom. Bergstrom tried to sneak it up through there to Mueller.
Looking for a corner.
Yep.
Magalese just manages to knock it out for a throw-in.
So in the last 10 minutes, we've had 3 substitutions.
Another
We've
substitution.
got another one coming through.
Looks like McCrory will go out.
Yeah.
All right, McKeegan McHugh coming in as your Frito-Lay substitution for the Menace. Replacing Marcus McCrary. Keegan McHugh, number 23. So now it makes 4 substitutions in the last 10 minutes. Get a bunch of fresh legs out there for the Menace.
And it'll be a corner for the Menace. Mueller will go over to take the corner. This time from the left side of the. Swings in, knocked down. Battle for it.
Kokomo's done pretty well with their line defense right there on all those corner kicks so far.
And they send it deep, and Campbell will gather that.
Yeah, now we'll just reset.
Yeah, they defended well in the corners, kept the line well, managed to get to the first ball. They made it difficult for the Menace, made it very congested in there.
They've been able to clear it out every single time pretty easily.
And looks like Sean Hook
Catches
fouls-
Najafa.
Yeah, Najafa. That'd be a free kick.
Seems all right now.
Yeah, pretty quickly. What are you trying to say there, Coach?
Seems all right. That's all I'm saying. Nice little reverse ball
into the
in.
middle.
Here's a chance.
Oh, how wide he missed it.
That's a chance. Menace are very lucky.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
They got caught off guard on that one, which we've seen it happen. That's probably the third or fourth time already.
Campbell cut the angle though, made him shoot it back the other way.
Yeah, it's a lovely little reverse ball played in for Owens. He should have done better with that. Definitely should have done better. Tried to be all nice and place it past Campbell. He should have just smashed it.
And Kokomo will throw it in. This is the far side. And lobs it up there. Campbell, it goes over his head and through his hands.
That was a nice pass across the field.
Magalese
Just,
set it.
Campbell didn't time that right. He
No.
should have got both hands to it. The Menace are going to make another change here. Looks like after the corner.
After the corner, brought to you by Shields. Comes in and Campbell handles it easily.
Quick
Sends it out.
distribution. Got Barlow and support up ahead of him.
Yep.
Over to Barlow. Barlow inside. Back in looking for Barlow. Now back out. Taken by Bergstrom. Got it out of there.
I do think
the
we're
big
seeing
corner.
a little bit of smarter play from Barlow over there than what we've been seeing earlier. He's at least trying to think through the play instead of just pushing through. Jalen Brown getting ready to come in to substitute for the Menace. Don't know who he's going to replace yet.
Here's the corner. Swinging. Oh, he just about carried that into the goal.
I thought
when
he did.
came
I thought he did for a second.
A good save. I mean, it was an
Yeah.
in-swinger coming over the goalkeeper's head. It was a very good save. Got both hands to it. Managed to keep it
Had to go up
on
high.
the right side of the line.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a really good save.
The ball has to go clear across the line
All ball must go across
Yep.
the line.
to make it a goal, and he came right down, right on the line with his body. And Kokomo comes back the other way now.
Misread. Went out for a throw-in.
And
So Muller
will come out, yeah.
Muller's coming
Muller.
out.
So Jalen Brown coming in from Mueller on your Frito-Lay substitution.
So 4 new players in for the Menace here. Into the 68th minute, no score.
That's actually the 5th new player for the Menace.
Right into Campbell. Oh, it is?
Yep.
Which one did I miss?
It's been moving them around a lot. I'm sorry, that is the 4th.
Okay, so you're saying I was right.
You were correct, yes.
It stays with the Menace. It's kind of redundant to say that, but all right, let's see if the Menace can do something with it here. Left
James
footer,
delivers
head,
dangerous.
oh, right to the keeper.
That was a good play, though.
dangerous free kick, in swinging into the box. Difficult one to deal with. You know, keeper has to make a decision. Do I come and get it?
Sunday got a head on it. And back to Campbell.
Musgrave just with a little flick back to the goalkeeper.
Out to Bergstrom. They'll drop it back. And they'll switch fields. And Sunday's offside.
Yeah. He wasn't the only one. We had a couple of people offsides on that one.
Rattle around in the middle. Kokomo comes out of there with it. Trying to send it ahead. Fender's dropping back in there. Take it away. Up to Sunday.
Good turn by Sunday.
Into the middle. Back out to Sunday.
Nice little interchange with Barlow. Barlow gets
piece of it. Shot across the goal. Oh, just outside the post.
Wide.
Just missed
But
it.
a good interchange of passing with Sunday and Barlow going forward on the right-hand side.
Just a little wide.
Reaching past the far post.
Yeah, tremendous when you consider they had 4 defenders back there they were going against. So it was the 2 of them against 4 defenders, and they made a good play, good angles.
Let's see that shot again real quick here. Here he comes. Sunday sends it across and just wide of the post there, as you see. Now back to live action.
They just went back and forth just a little bit there with some headers.
John Hook trying to steal it out of there, but
Getting some aggressiveness out there going on.
there's Sunday. Up the right side. Working for it. Stays with it. Into the middle. Hook. Oh, tried to take a shot block.
Tried to squeeze it between 2 guys and just wasn't able to do it.
Hook. Back in there. Steals it away.
Nice move.
Did a good job winning it back.
Yeah. Good ball handling.
Sunday gets fouled.
Sunday gets
Good.
Sends it out quickly. Taken back.
I
Fans
would
want
say
to
that's
foul
a
the
good
box.
that's a good call for a penalty, to be honest with you.
crowd not happy with it though. They were all wanting the foul right there.
I would have given a penalty. But I'm not a referee, but I would have given a penalty.
Yeah.
I think Kokomo got away with that.
It looked like a trip, that's for sure, but we're up pretty high.
And Kokomo sends it out. Back to the Menace. 73rd minute here. No score. Sunday keeps it alive. Into Hook. Bergstrom.
This could be a good setup here. Oh.
Hook. Battling. Controls it. Sends it over to McHugh. And off the side.
For corner.
There's Jamie Weiss again.
Oh, yeah, that was Weiss. That was not McHugh. And it will be a Menace corner brought to you by Shields.
Now, this is where they had a pretty good shot last time.
Weiss will take the corner. Sends it up. Oh,
Good
hit
corner
it back
in.
in.
Second ball. Just looking for the second ball as it bounced around.
Cleared out of there by Kokomo. Menace will get the throw on the far side.
But putting the pressure on the Mantis here in the last 6 minutes.
Mossbrock going to come all the way across the field to go over there to take the throw.
They're preying on the Mantis, aren't they? Preying on the Mantis.
Yeah, okay.
Gotta get the defense back.
And that'll go back to the Menace. 75th minute here. Back to the Menace again. Throw it up ahead to Barlow.
Holds the ball up well.
Yeah.
And
kept good control over it. They're trying to rush it.
Camargo knocked that
Barlow's
out.
found some space in there. Good cover there by the Kokomo.
It's Kokomo. Battle for it and the foul called on the Menace. It was McHugh. It started, then tried to send it toward the middle, but there, now up the left side on the run. Hook saves it. Stops it. Ooh, just a little step over trip.
Stepped
like.
on the ball. But
Yep.
Kokomo couldn't clear their lines first time. 2 sloppy clearances.
Back to Kyle Lynn, the keeper. Sends it over the head of everybody. Fiskus, though, stopped at Bergstrom. With it back toward the middle, a little high.
Just too high.
Up ahead.
Back and forth here, right?
Looks like Njif fell down. He's coming back for that.
All right, we got Sven Ricky coming in for Brian Kasuka for the Kokomo Mantis. Substitutions brought to you by Frito-Lay. Sven Ricky coming in, midfielder.
Number is he?
11.
Number 11.
Okay, Menace throw in, back to action. Still looking for a first goal of the match. Set it up the left side, a little too much on that maybe, and so let it go out. Long throw out. Sunday handles it now up. Oh, they were looking to go up quickly up the right side. Didn't get through. Here comes Kokomo back.
That's Sven Ricky, who just came in for Kokomo. And he's got some ball handling skills, doesn't he?
Well, he's a little bit of freshness to the game. He's going to
Yep.
buzz. He's in a higher position, so he's going to.
Push it a little bit more.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to play in the number 8 role, just in behind the 9 and 10.
Sunday chasing it. Tried to chip it up through the middle.
Yeah, they're trying to get it to him now, too.
Looking up there for Barlow.
Just holds it up. Shorts are being pulled. It's got to be a
Yeah,
free
that's-
kick. Yeah, he's given it.
He's being yanked.
That was an obvious one. Shorts are down by his ankles.
We're starting to see a lot happening right now.
Free kicks. Free kicks.
Free kicks.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, as the players are just getting a little bit more sloppy, I guess. you'd
Sloppy,
say.
tired.
Tired.
They'll start doing that the stage of the game as the cross comes in.
Ooh.
Oh, it's
Keeper's
given
out.
control.
Oh.
That's what's given offside on the far
Yep.
on
Yep,
our far
flag up.
side.
Yep.
Hard for us to see. The linesman has a better angle. Barlow was just caught offside when the ball was flicked on. Not taken from the right
Must have been
position.
close,
Yeah.
though. Must have been really close.
AR wants him to move it back.
To the correct position.
Yeah.
2 yards further back, right?
That's right.
Well, you gotta sometimes in your refereeing you gotta do that, you know.
You know that, don't you, Doc?
Yeah, I do. It's those club soccer kids that always try to cheat up a little bit, you know.
It's their dodgy coaches, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. The coaches try to teach them that stuff.
You always have to watch those coaches.
Here's the run. Get it outside. Turn back. Oh. Sunday trying to stay with it.
Nice little touch inside by Wise.
Hook.
Good challenge by Fiskus.
Hook sends it back outside. Come to Menace. Sunday trying to get it into Barlow. Oh, looked like, but it came a little too far out. Under 9 minutes now to play. Regulation. Send it up right to the keeper. Barlow.
Yeah, just Barlow pressing him, but it was keeper did well to collect that.
Barlow come in and said hi to him. And here comes Kokomo. They'll send it outside. The referee going down to make sure there's not any extra.
We have a
going on
couple
down
of substitutions for Kokomo. Looks like Nahafi's coming out. We've got Rodolfo Lopez coming in, as well as George Pappas. Trying to see who else is coming off. And Eduardo Filho is coming off as well. So number 18, number 29, Rodolfo Lopez and George Pappas for your free-to-lay substitution for Kokomo Mantis.
Bergstrom up the side. White to McHugh. He sends it too hard through. Seven minutes to play here. Regular time. And Menace force it out. They get it back. To Sunday. Drop it to Campbell. He'll send it up this left side to Bergstrom. Barlow back. Bergstrom. Sunday. Drop it back. There's a shot. No, I guess pass over. Kokomo.
Sunday with a good trip up right there, stopping it. Not a trip, but good way
Just
to
gets
stop
back to slow him down.
it. Yep.
It's a good tackle.
Bergstrom takes it to Weich.
White's
In the
plays
hook.
Hook.
Hook takes a shot. Ooh. Kind of almost fooled.
Ball was dipping and swerving
Yeah.
there. Keeper did well
Cal
too.
in.
Because it dipped right underneath him.
Yeah.
So
He had to get that arm, pull that arm down there. Sunday with it.
Sean Hook, that was a tired pass he played back in a Sunday.
Grant Owen's playing it right now. The one was just laying on the ground just a minute ago.
Weich with it.
You can hear the call from the bench. Get the ball forward.
Yep.
Get the ball forward. They're going sideways too much. Side and back. Get it forward.
Ooh. Sunday came up under the leg there. And McHugh, was it?
Is it McHugh?
All right, we've got a substitution for the Menace.
Sunday's
Sunday's
going
coming out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bring in Ricky Hogue, number 20 for Sunday.
So that was Brown that got into that last
Yes,
challenge. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Under 4 minutes now. McHugh called. Going to be free kick. Send it to the right. Both teams trying to sneak a goal in here late. Taken back.
Yeah, as you pointed out at halftime, Menace have had possession it seems like most of this game, and they've had way more shots on the goal, but they haven't always been smart shots.
Yeah, I mean, the keeper's done well to save some of them. I'll be honest, I think they've been better this half.
Mm-hmm.
Set it up.
Much better. But just need to be more decisive in front of goal. That looked like a handball.
Yeah, it did. Kokomo sends it back out.
Kokomo will be happy to go away from this with a point, away from home.
Taken by the keeper.
Handball.
Yep. Bergstrom. Up to Barlow. Ooh, couldn't turn on it.
Couldn't quite get it out there.
2 minutes.
Both teams are going to be pushing now. But other than one time in this second half, I think the Menace have done a much better job of making sure they are in better position on defense. They're those last defenders, you know. There's too many times in the first half that you're just missing it.
Sent ahead, drop to the keeper. Battle for the Menace. Keep it, send it outside.
There you
McHugh.
Overhits it. Now
Yep.
Brown's got a chase.
Bad overhit too. They had a good spot.
I don't foresee too much additional time. 2 to 3 minutes would be my guess.
Final minute of regular time here. Knocked ahead. There's Brown. Chipped over the right side. Cuts through into the middle. Knocked around.
Just got to get the ball out of his feet.
Bergstrom sends it up. Over the top for Barlow. Gets a turn.
Yes,
Oh!
just his fingertips to the ball.
Oh, that was a close one.
Knocks it back down.
Good grab. 3 minutes extra.
Camargo came in to head the ball, totally missed it. Well weighted ball in behind. That was a good chance. Good chance for the Menace. As Kokomo come forward, look to do the same on the other end of the field.
Want to get that shot.
And
Could
win
be
a corner.
Yep.
It's a good fingertip save from Kyle.
It'll be a corner for Kokomo. No score here in the extra time. Knocked out.
Menace managed to clear their lines.
It'll be a corner again, brought to you by Shields.
Menace player must have just touched it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, deflection.
Yeah,
Was it?
yeah, deflected off. About 2 minutes left. Ricky to kick it. Across the middle, knocked back out, and
Free kick.
yep. And there's
There
a
we go.
push.
Pushing and shoving in there.
Yeah.
Well, we got.
It was a nasty challenge though.
Referee clearing them out.
It's tight in there.
Yeah.
So. And as we-
Bergstrom, looks like, was it Bergstrom?
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the one that came out of there a little slow.
Yeah, Bergstrom was the one laying on the ground.
And the referee has his yellow out.
There's still Chippy over there.
And he's
Is he flagging?
Yeah, it's a yellow card.
Yeah.
yeah. Did he give it to Ricky?
They gave it to
No.
No.
Number 28? 29. 28, sorry.
Kiernan.
Kiernan.
There's some more going on here because the linesman's brought it to the referee's attention.
Yeah.
Is he reaching for the top pocket, the back pocket? Looks like it's going to be another yellow
A
card.
yellow.
Yep.
Still giving a couple here.
Yep.
Wait, but that's his second.
If he was.
So Kiernan picks up the second of the Kokomo yellow cards there.
So he must not got that first one. Otherwise
he
he'd
didn't.
gone.
No. The first one went to Svensson.
So it's,
Yeah,
okay.
Jason Svensson got the first one. And then Kiernan got the second one.
And Nico finally gets us going again here.
Well, after all of this, that's 2 minutes. They should
Yeah.
look to play an extra 2 minutes here probably.
Yeah, I think some of that goes back to what we were talking about before, is the players are just getting tired.
Yeah, it's getting a bit rough. I mean, there's going to be some tackles flying in now.
Yeah, getting tired and frustrated, I guess, both of them. You know, at this point, it's got to be a little frustrating for the Menace because they seem like they've been in control of the pitch for the most part.
Drive this one into the
free
box.
kick. Yep.
There's some pushing and shoving going on in the penalty area right now.
Already, yeah.
Deep in there.
The deliver comes in.
Head. Kokomo tries to clear it.
Oh, boy.
Straight up in the air.
And that'll be it.
Well, after all of that, I thought the referee was going to give a little more.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they just saw. Maybe it was getting too chippy or something.
After all of that, the players shake hands and you get on
Head
with
off
it.
the
you
field,
know?
it's 0.
Yep.
0-0 it ends up. And still neither one of these teams has a defeat in PDL play, but now with a tie. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our postgame after this.
Poor eating habits and lack of exercise have contributed to a doubling of childhood obesity. The YMCA knows that lifestyle habits such as healthy eating and physical activity will help reverse this trend. The Y offers programs for kids of all ages, from preschool through high school. Water babies to swim teams, basketball, summer camps, flag football, child watch, and even lacrosse. If your family is serious about living an active and healthier lifestyle, why wait? Join the Y today and let tomorrow be the start of your healthier family.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us. Or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we got it all.
You know what this means. It means and. But at Come and Go, it means more. So come in and look for the and to find something extra just for you. Come and Go, where and means more. Check out all our extras this summer, like any size drink for just $1.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Welcome back to Des Moines Menace Soccer. Score 0-0 is the final score against the Kokomo Mantis. And Dar's going down to the field to go interview a player. In the meantime, let's talk about what we saw.
Dar's gone down to interview the man of the match, Bergstrom, so he'll be on fairly soon. Bit of a sloppy match, to be honest with you, just with how the game went back and forth.
Well, you and I were talking about, especially in the first half, it seemed like the Menace were particularly really sloppy in the beginning.
Yeah.
The second half, you felt like they cleaned it up a little bit better, but still there was times where they just weren't able to complete it, especially within the box.
Yeah, I felt it was a lot better in the second half as far as the way the Menace played. They were a little more aggressive going to the ball, the first ball and the second ball. And my guess is Mike Makovich must have had a stern word with the guys at half time. And they came out with a little more want and passion to try and win the game. But unfortunately, it didn't go their way. Having created the chances they did, some credit goes to Kyle, the goalkeeper from Kokomo, pulled off some, a couple of great saves, and the one in the last 5 minutes, he pulled off a fantastic save. So, credit goes to Kokomo for coming here to gain a point on the road, away from home. They fought through it, and I thought they did well to do it, and they had a game plan, and it worked for them. But now you just have to regroup and go back to the drawing board and start again, this week at training. Look, the Menace didn't lose the game.
Yeah.
They get a point out of it. Could they have won it? Yes, they could have. So,
well, the Menace seemed to. We talked about this at halftime. It seems like they were playing most of it. Like they had the possessions. They had most of the possessions. But you mentioned, hey, possessions don't win you the game. We've seen that here. Even in the second half, even though they played a little bit more conservative, I wouldn't say conservative, I'd say smarter. They were passing the ball better and setting things up. But they still had more of the possessions. They still controlled the pitch most of the match here, but still came 0-0. Does that frustrate you? Do you think that frustrates them, or do they come away with this and go, you know what, hey, we still control a lot of that. We just need to finish.
No, they'll be frustrated. I would be, if I was a player out there, I'd be really frustrated. I mean, when you have so much possession, you dominate the game, especially as the way they did in the second half. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a lot of frustration.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go down to the field to Dar. He's talking to the man of the game.
Dar Danielson here with Austin Bergstrom, our man of the match. And, boy, a tough one. It seemed like you guys were controlling the match for quite a bit there, but just couldn't get one of those to sneak into the goal.
Yeah, we had a lot of possession. We were going at them pretty hard there for a while, but we just couldn't get one in the back of the net.
Seemed like you came out at halftime, though, and made a little bit more of a charge, a little bit more of an effort. What did Coach say to you at half?
Yeah, Coach, it was going to be tougher going into the win this half, and we knew we had to just keep up the pressure, come a little harder, and things would start to fall our way, but we just couldn't get one.
What were they doing to try to counter you there?
They were just trying to catch us forward. So, every time, we were trying to fly forward, and anytime they could, they try and play it in the channels and catch us on the encounter.
As a defender, you had to be careful because they had a couple of guys who could sneak through behind you, and they had one breakaway with almost he had that shot that came across the front of Nico.
Right, yeah. They were coming at us left and right when we didn't have the ball. So it was tough keeping up with them, running up and back and tracking them.
How much of an impact did this win down here have? I can still feel it now. It was still a pretty good breeze, wasn't it?
Yeah, it had a big impact. Especially on the long kicks, goal kicks, and it was tough to win them, but we handled it all right.
Well, not a loss, and you're still you and Kokomo still 2-0-1 here, and that's a good thing going forward.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to keep going, keep practicing, working hard, and on to the next game.
I think you go. Is it Canada next? Next week you have a trip up to Canada. That is always interesting, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, they're going to come to play. We gotta bring our good stuff.
All right. Well, we appreciate you tonight. A good match, tough match. Would have been nice to get a goal in there, but you come away with a tie anyway.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, that's our man of the match here tonight, Austin Bergstrom. Thank you very much. And back to you.
Poor eating habits and lack of exercise have contributed to a doubling of childhood obesity. The YMCA knows that lifestyle habits such as healthy eating and physical activity will help reverse this trend. The Y offers programs for kids of all ages, from preschool through high school. Water babies to swim teams, basketball, summer camps, flag football, child watch, and even lacrosse. If your family is serious about living an active and healthier lifestyle, why wait? Join the Y today and let tomorrow be the start of your healthier family.
Des Moines Menace 0, Kokomo Mantis 0. And that's how it ended up. And what's your final thoughts on the game here?
Well, like I said earlier on, I think the Menace in the end deserved to win it. Didn't get a point out of it. Now they just got to regroup back in the training park next week and start focusing for the big trip to Canada. On the road's always difficult, but hopefully they can get some points on the road and come back in the driving seat, top of the log will help them.
Yeah, I look at it, and they did. They dominated this game. They just weren't able to finish it off. And when they came off of a cup loss as well, so you came off a cup loss, now they come off of this where you dominated the game, yet you weren't able to complete it. That does have to be a little bit frustrating, but at the same time, there's positives with both of them. You came into the cup game where you're playing against a very, very good team, and you scored, and it was a very close game. Then you come to this right here, and you dominated this game. There's definitely some positives you can come out of it with this.
Yeah, absolutely. And what we've got to remember is they didn't lose, so they get the point out of it. There's still positives that you can pull out of this game. But But, next weekend it might be a different squad going to Canada. So, you might have the squad that played the Cup game going to Canada. So it's going to be a totally different squad, which is the unique part of how Coach Macco runs the organization. So you'll rest players and then you'll have new players coming in for the following game, which in a way is a great thing because players are getting enough rest. And I think that's important. Lack of injuries. So that's a key factor.
Absolutely. We want to thank our sponsors here once again: Shills, Frito-Lay, Come and Go, YMCA, Athletico, DMOS, Schottenkirk, and CBRE Hubble. And of course, we just heard from CBRE Hubble's man of the match. And overall, fantastic. But we'll see you again this weekend.
Thank you.
Poor eating habits and lack of exercise have contributed to a doubling of childhood obesity. The YMCA knows that lifestyle habits such as healthy eating and physical activity will help reverse this trend. The Y offers programs for kids of all ages, from preschool through high school. Water babies to swim teams, basketball, summer camps, flag football, child watch, and even lacrosse. If your family is serious about living an active and healthier lifestyle, why wait? Join the Y today and let tomorrow be the start of your healthier family.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us. Or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.